3. Here's the lovely Sammie. Why don't you hold up your lovely Hypno watch?
Are you ready to be hypnotized?
Could ask you the same question. But let me just put this down here. If you guys let me know how the audio's sounding.
Oh,
Yes. Oh no, what happened to my camera? Okay, so it's going crazy here. So before everyone runs off, a couple of interesting announcements as we got Sammie's beautiful dress around the bosom area. I think so.
it's like my first time wearing it.
I think it looks beautiful, just like you. That's okay. Maybe. The camera over. There we go. So before everyone runs off, if you are new to our channel, you have to check out our channel page, and there you can watch all of our past live streams from number 1 through 40x or whatever. Play20 says, Sammie, long time no see.
Oh, did we skip last week? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did a little bit of a road trip, so
we're a break.
Yeah, a break. I can't get this camera going. So make sure you check out our channel page because I just uploaded a new playlist with all of our past videos, and make sure you subscribe because I'm going to start posting short clips. Now, the funny thing about hypnosis is 95% of it is really boring, and 5% that is very exciting and interesting is, well, it's kind of hard to find. So I'm going to actually upload regular short clips of the best parts of our sessions. So those are the parts where Sammie is very, very deeply hypnotized, and when she does the most interesting things under hypnosis. So I hope that makes sense. Now, Sammie, I have a little bit of a script for you planned out for this session. I'm going to quickly read off to you, and you let me know what you think. Now, Sammie and I, we usually chat about the live streams over the course of the week, and we bounce ideas back and forth. And so nothing really is that much of a surprise to her. We just sort of, yeah. I mean, when you're doing hypnosis, that's what's called the pre-talk, because you can wake up in the morning and roll out of bed and be like, hey, how about I hypnotize you to have a hands-free how would you feel about that? And then she's like, oh yeah, that's great. Or, well, usually she's like, leave me alone, I'm sleeping, but you know, something like that. I can't find the video. So, Sammie, we're going to do 3 videos tonight. The first video is live on YouTube, and in this part, we're going to actually have you react to some of the comments on our channel. We're going to do a hypnotic induction. We're going to transform you into Lisa, and we're going to do a little trigger I called I support the current thing, making fun of Twitter and Reddit. So that's part 1. Does that sound okay with you?
Yep.
And afterwards, we're going to switch over to the patrons only clip. And in that one, we're going to do something called an obey trigger. Now, I don't think we've ever tried. No, we kind of have tried this one with a couple of different recordings. And then we're going to do a request from Play2 from a few weeks back, where it's playing with a deck of cards. And we're going to try to do some different personality transitions. And then if we have any other requests on Patreon, then we'll do them there. And there's a few others that actually people have asked us on Patreon to do, and I'll see about if I can squeeze them in. Now, for everyone who's asking, sometimes you make requests, and we try to work, or I try to work, but when Sammie's not quite in the right headspace, and she's not in the right hypnotic state, they won't work. So I try to make sure I only do those when, well, they will work, it's just they won't work very well. So I try to save those for when she's in a good headspace to do them. So I hope that makes sense. And let's start off by reading off some of the comments, the top comments from our channel in the past week. So tell me what your reactions are when you hear these comments. We just added, okay, Play2, when I posted about this live stream, he of course said, can't wait. So how do you feel about that?
This live stream?
Yes. Couldn't wait for the
Um,
stream.
Oh, happy. It's like nice to be back streaming because it's like, you know, meeting with friends every week and like chatting with your friends each week.
I posted a short clip called Hypnotized and Transformed into a Sailor Scout. And Peter said, I'd rather like Sailor Sammie. And how do you feel? Do you remember that?
So I think I did that at one point.
Well, Peter rather liked Sailor Sammie. So how do you feel about that?
Peter likes Sailor Sammie.
Yeah, a
Okay.
comment from Peter. I rather like Sailor Sammie.
Okay.
Well, we should bring her back. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's been a long time. I think I did that last year.
Yes. And well, you are the most hypnotized woman on YouTube. So, some requests from Play Tutor. Different animal transformations, like a chicken or fembot dancing, would be nice. Now, I'll see about that one. We'll see if I can get you into a good state.
A what bot?
Fembot, basically a robot.
Oh, a fembot. Is that like a female robot?
Yeah. So it's basically a robot trigger.
Oh.
And hypnotized and transformed into a cat. Play Tutor again. Wow, Play Tutor, a lot of comments there. That's adorable. And well, we're doing the live stream right now, so you look adorable as a cat. I've done it a few times. How do you feel about cat transformations? Animal transformations? Do you remember them?
Yeah. I was wearing a pink dress.
Well, that one time.
Oh, I don't know where those little cat props went.
Okay.
They're like somewhere.
I can find them. Yeah, we did another one where you. Oh, this one was good. This was a short clip where you were frozen and transformed into a doll. And let me see if I can pull up the screenshot for this. But you were standing up and you were wearing a blue Japanese schoolgirl outfit, and you had your arms up in the air a bit, and you did a freeze command. So if I can so everyone, it was actually this one here. Frozen while transformed into a doll. Do you remember that one?
Oh, that was a really long time.
Yeah, and you remember that one?
I think so.
That one good. So I reposted the short clip from that, and so Peter had a really good comment. He said, "Wow, this one is intense." She clicks back in the room and looks genuinely astonished at what just happened. Exactly as she asks, haha, brilliant clip, this one. Her glazed eyes are in a whole other universe, 10 out of 10. So that's Peter to you being turned into a doll and frozen. You probably may have a hard time remembering that. But how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Peter, he was like part of the live stream a long time ago.
He likes just watching. I don't think he can make it, but he watches a lot of our short clips.
Oh. Because I remember. Is it when I was like Mommy Nearest and then I was like talking to Peter?
No, that's a
But that
different
was
one.
just
I think
okay.
Peter.
That was just when I was like doing a role play.
Maybe. And Ken White to that same clip says, "So hot, Sammie. Love your trance face." I love your trance face too. So,
Oh, I remember Ken White.
yes, Ken really enjoys our videos. And thanks for the comments, everyone. And go ahead and leave comments on any of our videos. And that's what we're going to do to start our live streams off, is just read off the best comments, except for the troll ones. But tell Sammie how much you love her. Tell how much you love her trance face. Tell her how hot she looks when she's hypnotized. We're going to move on to the induction. And Chris has asked the question, can we help program her? Can we help program her? Well, you can drop ideas in the chat. And if Sammie is in a good headspace and if it makes sense, maybe the best way for you to program her or to give us hypnotic suggestions is to actually message us on Patreon. So look in the description for our Patreon page and send us messages there, because we kind of we take. Hold on a second. Echo. Oh, my computer's playing the video. If you want to give,
Go over there.
yeah, I'll go turn it off in a second here. But if you want to give Hypnosis hypnotic suggestions for Sammie, the best ways to message us through Patreon. Leave comments and we'll read them through. We have to think about them first, and maybe we can do it during the live stream. Let us know what your thoughts are, anyways, in the chat. And if we don't do it during this session, we may do it during a future session. But of course, the best way to, or the we got to add that to our channel page. So again, make sure you check out our channel page. We got all the links there, and we also have a lot of bonus videos there too. So before we start, sorry, I'm gonna run to the room and turn off that echo because it's a bit annoying, and I'm gonna turn on some nice relaxing music. So I can't move the.
Are there any Twitch comments?
Twitch? Nope. Why do you mean start Twitch?
Oh, Twitch is not starting.
Oh no, I'm on my laptop here. But why don't you just go ahead and sit there and look pretty while I be back in like 30 seconds here. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry, Sammie. Sorry. Down all the cameras. There you go. Okay, I'm back. And I'm on the camera. Good. So we're going to try to work on a different induction. And everybody on the stream, if you mind, let me know how the audio is sounding. Now, another thing too, guys, YouTube really very heavily censors out hypnosis content. And so a lot of times when you are watching the live stream, especially after you watch it, if you're watching it after the stream, the video will frame drop, okay? And it's interesting because those frame drops are actually what Sammie experiences under hypnosis. But YouTube specifically does that because it's trying to censor and block out certain parts of our live streams. And the funny thing is the parts that YouTube usually cuts out are usually the best parts of the sessions. So that's why I take backup photos, so backup videos. So I have like two cameras over here, recording, and I'll upload those. And remind me again, I'm so slowly getting caught up. I'll try to get them uploaded onto our private website and on Patreon. But anyways, okay, that was a lot to talk about. Sammie, you want to drink before we begin? Are you comfortable?
Sure.
Make sure your hypnotic subject is always comfortable before you begin. Otherwise, the session gets awkward, or their subject might pick up in the middle of the trance. Can you sit back and see if it's comfortable for you?
Like this.
Is that too firm?
Does it look weird?
Don't worry about it. Let's go here. I'll put this pillow here.
Because it's like a relaxing chair for when you watch TV. Like,
yeah.
Just watching TV, like Netflix.
We'll get some relaxing spa music started. And hopefully I don't get copyright struck again. By the way, thank you so much to all our supporters on Patreon, because YouTube does everything imaginable to demonetize us.
Free music or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. I can get creative. Oh, that's loud. But that's okay. There we go. So, let us know how the audio sounded, guys. Now, let me see here. Let's start doing the induction. Now, Sammie, close your eyes. Now, just focus on that music for a minute. And picture in your mind, a dream you had once. A dream you had once where you were looking at a mountain full of trees, and it looked like there was a city with lights in the mountain, among the trees. Do you remember that dream?
Yes.
Now I want you to imagine Imagine that city in the mountain, a city in the mountains. I want you to imagine now that you're looking at that city. And as you do, I want you to imagine that you're feeling very, very happy, very euphoric. I want you to imagine that you're feeling really excited. And I want you to imagine that you're feeling a sense of contentment, like you're content and happy, like everything is okay, everything is good, everything is as it's supposed to be, everything is as it should be. Can you imagine that, Sammie?
Yes.
Now take a deep breath in, and let it out slowly, and relax. Another deep breath in and out. Relax. Keep that picture in your mind of that city. And allow yourself to continue to feel good, feel calm, feel relaxed, feel happy, content, peaceful. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count to 3. When I reach the number 3, I want you to open your eyes. And every time I snap my fingers into that city on the mountain, every time I snap my fingers and say sleep, you'll drop into that dream of the city on the mountain. Do you understand, Sammie?
Yes.
Waking on 3. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hello. Can you please say hi, Sammie, to Gundam Meister?
Hi, Kingdom Meister.
Or more properly, can you say Hola, Gundam Meister?
Hola, Kingdom Meister.
Sleep. Drop back down deeper and deeper into that dream, that city on the mountain. Feeling so calm, so relaxed. Feeling so peaceful. Feeling like everything is okay. Everything is going to be okay. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count to 3. When I reach the number 3, I want you to open your eyes, return to this room. And anytime I snap my fingers and say sleep, you'll drop even deeper into that dream. Waking on 3. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hello. And just hold up that watch just about kind of like this, just up in front of your face a bit. Okay, that's good. Now swing it a little bit side to side. Yeah, that's good. Now focus your eyes on the watch as you swing. Back and forth. Notice how, as you stare into it, how you start to feel a little bit more calm and relaxed. And now notice how when I snap my fingers and say sleep, your arm drops, your eyes close, and you drop even deeper down, back into that dream of the mountain, to that city, that feeling calm, content, peaceful. Now in a moment I'm going to count to 3. When I reach the number 3, you're going to open your eyes. But you're still going to stay in that dream. When I reach the number 3, you'll open your eyes, but stay in the dream. Open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Still in the dream. Still in the dream of the mountains, the city in the mountains, and sleep even deeper. Feel yourself dropping even deeper into that dream. And again, waking on 3. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, but staying in the dream, not awake, still asleep. And now notice how your eyes stay open as you sleep. Even deeper, your eyes stay open as you sleep. Now I want you to say, I am hypnotized.
I am hypnotized.
want you to say again, I am hypnotized.
I am hypnotized.
And one more time, I am hypnotized.
I am hypnotized.
Now I want you to roll your eyes to the top of your head, relax the muscles in your face, relax the muscles in your jaw. Allow your mouth to hang open, to hang heavy. Take a deep breath in. Let it out slowly. Relax. Now, notice how you're even deeper into the dream, even deeper into the dream of the mountain, the city in the mountains, the trees. Now I want you to say, I am the queen of hypnosis.
I am the queen of hypnosis.
Now say it again 3 times.
I am the queen of hypnosis. I am the queen of hypnosis. I am the queen of hypnosis.
Now close your eyes and relax as you sleep, even deeper as you sleep. Now in a moment, I'm going to count to 3. When I reach the number 3, you will open your eyes, but you will stay in the dream again. And for the rest of the session, every time you wake up from trance, you will be Lisa, your opposite self. You will be Lisa, your little sister, who's different from you in every single way. And as Lisa, you will follow all the commands I give you. But you, Sammie, you will stay in the dream of the city on the mountains. You, Sammie, will not be aware. You, Sammie, will frame drop and forget the entire session, everything from this session, as Lisa. The only thing that you will remember is that dream of being in the mountains, the city in the mountains. Notice how as you go deeper into that dream, you become less and less aware of everything around you in this room. Notice how you become unable to notice and how you don't feel any sensation. Notice how you drift even deeper into the dream of a mountain. Notice how you don't even feel anything, any sensation. In this room right now, all that you feel is the dream of the mountain, the dream, the city in the mountains. You're deeply hypnotized, asleep and unaware, and you will stay there for the rest of the session. And anytime I wake you from trance, you will wake up as Lisa, your opposite self, your little sister, different from you in every single way. Do you understand, Sammie?
Yes.
And in the dream, you can do whatever you want. You're the master of that reality. You can do anything you want in your dream. And as I bring Lisa up from trance, I want you to carry on in the dream and do everything and anything you want that will make you happy, that will make you calm and content, that will make you feel good. Do you understand, Sammie?
Yes.
Now, Sammie, I'm setting a timer. I'm setting a timer. When this timer goes off, Lisa will immediately Lisa will immediately fall asleep, and you, Sammie, will wake up from your dream, not remembering anything from what happened while you were hypnotized. Do you understand, Sammie?
Yes.
And until this timer goes off, you will be Lisa. Lisa will take full control of your mind and body. Do you understand, Sammie?
Yes.
I'm going to start the timer now. You, Sammie, will just be in your dream. I'm going to start the timer now. And now when I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, you will wake up as Lisa, your opposite self, your little sister, different from you in every single way. Waking on 3 is Lisa, while you, Sammie, go into your dream. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, wake up, take a deep breath in. And welcome back. How do you spell your name, by the way?
Lisa.
L-I-S-A. And what is your name?
Lisa.
Okay. You were having some troubles with that last time. Do you remember that?
No.
No? That's okay. It was a little bit frame dropping. Are you feeling okay? You feel calm, relaxed, comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lisa, do you remember our past hypnosis sessions together?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Well, what from our last hypnosis session do you really remember?
I was talking to you and laying on the couch. And that's all I can remember.
That's all you can remember. Well, how do you feel about being hypnotized like that?
I don't know, it's interesting.
Interesting. Well, the last few times, I think in our last few live streams, you said that you couldn't be hypnotized and you thought it was kind of stupid. What do you think now?
Well,
Sleep. Even deeper. That was you guys on the screen. That was unfortunate. That YouTube cut that out. And I didn't have a good shot of it. Now, Lisa, in a moment I'm going to count to 3. When I reach the number 3, you are going to just be so excited and enthusiastic about the current thing. Now, you can't tell me what the current thing is. In fact, you don't even know what the current thing is. It's just that it's the current thing. And everyone's talking about the current thing. And everyone agrees with the current thing. You agree with the current thing. And you believe with so much passion that the current thing is the most important thing in the world. And anyone who disagrees with you is a monster. Anyone who disagrees with you is stupid. Anyone who disagrees with you should be ridiculed, should be mocked, should be shamed. Because it's the current thing. Do you understand, Lisa?
yes.
Now I'm going to wake you. In a moment I'm going to count 3 and wake you. And we're going to talk about the current thing. Remember, it's the current thing. And anyone who doesn't go along with the current thing, well, they're a moron. They're stupid. You hate them. You understand, Lisa?
Yes.
Waking on 3. 1, 2, 3. You're on. Hey, how you feeling?
Oh, good.
Good. Do you need anything? Do you need water or anything? Or
no.
Is the heat okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I was talking to your sister the other day, and she mentioned something about some current thing. Do you know anything about that? I really don't know.
Yeah. The news is talking about it.
Okay. And, well, do you agree with the current thing then?
Yeah, totally. I mean, why not? there's so much support and there's so much backup for it. So much science behind it. They're not very smart. They're not very bright people.
What should happen to people who don't agree with the current thing?
They shouldn't be able to talk about it.
Do you think that, like, well, do you think it's okay to be friends with someone who doesn't support the current thing?
Well, you can still be friends with them, but you have to keep your distance, because they could bring trouble to themselves because they're not following the current thing's protocol.
Yes, sleep. Even deeper. Sleep. Now, in a moment when I wake you, every time you think about people who don't support the current thing, you're going to just get really angry. You're going to think, wow, it's so offensive that people don't support the current thing. It's going to make you so mad. In fact, you think that the people who don't support the current thing, they should go to jail. Or somebody should beat them up. Or somebody should do bad things to them. You understand, Lisa?
Yes.
Waking up 3, really absolutely hating people who don't support the current thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, Lisa, Sammie is a big fan of her live streams named Flirt too, and he doesn't support the current thing. I think he doesn't support. Yeah, let me see. He actually dropped a chat. He says, Play Tutor says, I don't support the current thing. Lol. How do you feel about that?
He's dumb.
He's dumb.
He doesn't know how important it is to support everything that the media is talking about, because it's always true.
Well, what should happen to people like Play Tutor who don't support the current thing?
You should kick him off of the stream.
Kick him off the stream. That's a big stream, don't you think?
Yeah. No, it's not. Just delete.
So I said cancel.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying, oh no, lol. How do you feel about the fact that a non-current thing supporter thinks, oh no, or thinks that you want him, or he doesn't think that you should kick him off the stream? How do you feel about that?
Well, if you change your mind, you can stay.
Well, what if I told you I don't support the current thing? Because I really don't.
Well, you must not be very bright.
Well, would you date a guy like me then?
Probably not.
No. Would you? Why not?
Well, we wouldn't have anything in common. And we'd always be arguing and butting heads with each other.
Okay, well.
It'd probably be mansplaining.
Mansplaining?
Mm-hmm.
Might be. Well.
And that's really offensive to me. I don't like to be mansplained.
You don't like being mansplained? You don't like people mansplain to you? No.
Women are equal to men, so men shouldn't be mansplaining to women.
Oh boy. Okay. That sounds like a can of worms. Sleep. Even deeper. Sleep. Even deeper as you sleep. Now, Lisa, I want you to picture in your mind, a deck of cards. want you to picture in your mind 4 different suits in the deck of cards. Can you imagine that now? Now I want you to imagine the hearts. I want you to imagine the hearts. Picture in your mind a card, the Ace of Hearts. Can you see that card in your mind right now? Now I want you to focus just on the suit, the heart. And I want you to do all the different cards, the hearts. Can you picture those in your mind? Now, in a moment, when I bring you out from trance, anytime you see a card with a heart on it, you will immediately become flirty, become loving, become attracted. Attracted to whoever's paying attention to you, whoever's talking to you. Sweet, loving, and flirty. Whenever you see it, whenever you see a card with a heart on it. Do you understand, Lisa? Waking on 3. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. So I keep sending you back and forth. What do you think about the current thing now, by the way? And people who don't select the current thing?
They're stupid.
They're stupid.
They should be canceled.
You should cancel them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what happens when you see...
They should be reported.
What do you think about people who don't support the current thing when they're holding this card?
Well, if they don't support the current thing, then I shouldn't be talking to them.
You shouldn't be talking to them. Sleep. Now, in a moment, when I count to 3, when I wake you up from trance, every time you see a card, any card, anytime I show you any card, whatever you're thinking about just drops from your mind. Now, hearts will still make you feel loving, flirty. But whatever you were talking about before you saw the card will just completely drop. It'll just completely frame from your mind. But this time, anytime you see, your whole body will lock in place and freeze like it's a statue made of crystal. Anytime you see a heart, you'll be loving and flirty. You can move. But anytime you see a diamond, your body locks in place in the position it's in. But you can still talk. Your whole body will just be frozen in place. Now waking on 3. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Keep bringing back the whole concept of the current thing, or keep bringing back the whole current thing again. I'm sorry. But, I don't like talking about the current thing. Do you?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do?
Yeah.
Well, I want to change topics. Let's not talk about the current thing. Can we talk about, I don't know, soap?
Okay, sure.
Soap? Okay, well, tell me. I think your sister makes soap. What do you think of that?
It's kind of dumb.
It's kind of
a
dumb?
waste of time.
Waste of time.
Mhm.
Well, what sort of things do you think are, what sort of things do you do? And what sort of things do you enjoy?
I work and then I go to the gym and go out with my friends and
And anything else? Anything just happened to you?
Nice.
You know, I think you're a little bit cute, Lisa.
Oh, thank you.
Would it be alright if I sort of came over there and toyed with your hair a bit?
Okay, sure.
Just sort of play with it like that.
That feels nice. That feels nice.
Can you toy with your hair a bit?
Twirl my hair?
Yeah, I'm just toy with your hair a bit. Just tease
Oh.
it a bit. Look over here for a sec.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. Do you like your little Bam Bam club there?
Oh, I have a club. What's it doing here?
Do you kind of teleport there in your hand?
Yeah.
Actually, hand up for a sec. And how's it feel when you do this?
It feels good. Tickle.
That's good. And sleep. Even deeper. Sleep. And when I reach number 3, in the moment I'm going to count 3. When I reach the number 3, anytime I show you a card with a spade on it, you immediately, well, you're not actually Sammie, you're Lisa. Sorry to wake you, Sammie. Lisa, in a moment, when I show you a card with a club on it, you immediately are just absolutely disgusted by me. You're totally grossed out. You don't want anything to do with me. You don't want me to touch you. You don't want to touch me. You're absolutely disgusted by me. Anytime you see a club, anytime you see a spade, the little shovel, spade makes you disgusted by me. The heart makes you feel loving. The diamond makes you frozen like a statue. Do you understand, Lisa? Now sleep even deeper. Alright, so for everyone who's watching the live stream, I'm going to now start the patron stream. If you want to join that, look in the chat. There's a link in the description there. It'll take you to part 2. Thanks for watching part 1, everyone. And Lisa, sleep. Lisa, sleep. I'm going to start live stream part 2 in just a moment here. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure to check out our Patreon page if you want to watch part 2 and see the rest of the stream. YouTube closing off part 1. Lisa staying deeply asleep. Cutting over, and we'll see all of our patrons in part 2. Lisa, sleep.